Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolates Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you're here, that you're watching, and all of that jazz. Let me know if you guys had a good weekend as well. We're getting set up for my son's birthday party coming up here in just 2 weeks. A lot of stuff happening in our backyard. And it's a big bonanza, I guess you could say. A big Halloween bonanza going on over here. So, getting set up and prepared for that this weekend. Thankfully, John was home to help me out today, which was fantastic. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. There's all my friends. You guys, the keyword for today is flake. F-L-A-K-E. Type flake in the comments. I have an idea. I came up with an idea yesterday. Kinda. Oh my goodness. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Pam. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Darlene. Hi, Mary and Wendy. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Crystal. Hello, Lisa Marie and Brenda. Hi, Joni. Hello, Joanne and Christina. Hi, Connie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's 34 more comments. Hi, Nina. Hi, Ray. Hi, everybody. Flake. Hi, Jan. Hi, Janet. Hi, Kathy. Hello, you guys. Holy moly, you guys jump on so fast. I love this. It's like a race to get to Laura's live first, and I think that you guys are fantastic for that every single night. Y'all are so awesome. Your dog's seeing your son's dog while they're vacationing in Scotland. Oh my goodness. Oh, I missed watching me. What was that last night? Gotcha tonight. Yay. All right. You guys, flake is the keyword. So yesterday I kind of had a little bit of a whoops moment. Before I went live, and I had to change my live time to 10 o'clock because I was trying to figure out how to make a project work, and I absolutely goofed. But in goofing, I had this tin here, and this was straight, and these are available on my site, you guys. It was a straight metal tin, and hello, everybody. As I was messing around, I folded this thing into, like, a pocket of some sort, right? Hi, Dale. Hello, Mary Jo. But the more that I look at this, the more I think I would like this thing as a book. So we're actually going to make a tin book tonight using this metal tin that's on my site. So, Connie, I was actually looking ahead at the weather, and it looks like the high is going to be 68, which is fantastic for the party for mid-October. That's awesome here in Michigan. But be in pain off and on watching Big Brother. Oh no. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Alright, so I'm going to get some paper out here. And you guys, this might be a bit of a project. Let's also turn on the glue gun because we're going to need that. And make sure that it's sitting in its holster properly. Oh, that thing drives me nuts. Hi, Carol. Alright, I have got so much stuff on my desk right now. It's ridiculous. I've been sitting here for about 2 hours just hemming and hawing and trying to figure out how exactly I was going to pull this off tonight. But I have ideas, and I think it's going to be fantastic. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here by painting this. This is a Christmas craft, yes. Yes, it is absolutely a Christmas craft. Well, actually, it's more of a winter, an all winter craft, if you will. Not Christmas, but an all winter craft. It's not Halloween tonight. So you guys, I've actually had this paint here in my craft space for quite a while because I used it to paint a piece of furniture that I had in here. It's Up by Upcycled Premium Chalk Paint. You guys, it's a very similar to Ivory and Waverly. I just have this stuff and I don't want it to go bad, so I'm going to use it because it's here. And it won't open. You go to see your doctor on Friday this week? Well, I thought I was going to use this. I'm going to give myself a hernia. Oh, Allie loves her desk. She's been sitting at it all weekend except when she came out to eat or to pee. That's pretty much it. Other than that, she's at that desk. She did go shopping with my aunt today just to get some more craft supplies to put in that desk. Holy moly. Mother of pearl. That will not come out. There it goes. It just needed a little bit of a tap, you guys. A little tap tap. Oh, you guys all do the same thing. A little tap tap. You know when you can't open something and you hand it to the hubby and he can't open it and then you tap it gently and there it goes. Oh, thanks, Sam. Okay, so you guys, we're going to go ahead and just paint this up with some of this upcycled premium chalk paint, similar to Waverly. There's really, honest to goodness, there's nothing different about it. Nothing. So just do with it what you will. Yeah, let's do that first. I am trying to figure out all of my steps here and exactly what I want to do. Still kind of as I go. And we might use more than one coat on this. We'll see how this goes. I've just had this for quite a while, and I'm kind of tired of it sitting around. And I'm not going to do the back side of this. I'm just going to do the front. And the like binding part of it. Because I think that that's probably all that we need. This is more of a base coat than anything else. And if I don't paint the back of it, then I actually have something to hold on to. But I would imagine you'd set this like this or maybe like this. The word for tonight is flake. Fitting for me, apparently. I said it, but you guys were all thinking it. Okay, guys, let's try this up. Put a second coat on here. Find if I wax real well and buff, I can get a nice clean picture. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't feel like this is going to give me quite the coverage that I want, but we'll get there. We will get there. So just giving this a quick dry with this little blow dryer thing here. If you guys are not familiar with these, you can get these on Amazon. They are a Tim Holtz or a Ranger. It's just a Ranger dryer. They work phenomenally, fantastically, and all of those Elise. And once we get this first coat dry, we're going to go over it one more time with another coat of this stuff. You're welcome, Christina. That's what I'm here for, y'all. I've always said, you guys, crafting is fun for me, but my passion in life is helping other people and making people laugh and smile. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be known for. I don't even want to be known for the good crafting girl. I want to be known for the girl who entertains me every night and makes sure that I smile before I go to bed. Like, that's what I want to be known for. All right, second coat. Oh, that's so much better once you got that first coat on there. And I'm not worried about this inner part because we're actually going to cover that up with something else. We'll get there. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, let's try to make this as... Oh, what was that? Oh my God, hubbies are annoying. Just spent 2 hours hooking up things on hubby's new huge TV. Me, not him, Gur. Because why would he know how to do... How do I blend it? I'm just trying to make smooth brush strokes going down, that's all. I don't know what you mean by blend it. Did I say blend? Oh, how did I bend it? Accidentally? There we go. That's... I was trying to cut it in half. And then, so I scored it down the middle with my box cutter. And I was like, okay, now I can just bend it right in the middle here, right? A bunch of times back and forth and it'll break in half. But no. Instead, it folded in a part where I didn't even have the cut and just kind of made this book like and I was like, okay, what can I do with this now? Oh, I missed it. Oh, thank you, Christina. That's right. This was a happy accident. That's all it was. I have no idea how I did it. And I was like, okay, well, let's not call it ruined. Let's do something about it. Because that's how I roll, you guys. That's how I roll. All right, so we've got this part painted up white. Creamy white, right? And I've got some other things here that I want to paint the same color as well. So you guys, on my site, there are these artisan add-on things here, okay? And this one right here is the spring border one. And then I have two of the ones that are the framed flourishes. And so we're actually going to use one of the borders for this one. Kind of had like a snowflake pattern on it. And what I did was I took that little artisan add-on and I cut it into a bunch of pieces. A whole bunch of little itty bitty strips. I'm going to have to like tape these down somehow in order to paint them. But they're just these teeny tiny itty bitty strips of that artisan add-on. And I'm going to show you guys why I did this in a little bit, okay? And honest to goodness, I probably am not going to need that many of them. Yes, they're available in accessories, Tracy. Accessories. Or if you type in the word flake, you can get it in that word as well. It's all in my cart link. So I'm going to use this one right here, the fourth one down, and I'm going to use two of these. Now, I really don't want to cut that, so I'm going to grab a piece of waxed paper. And this will allow me to stick it on here, paint it, and then remove it after it's stuck down, okay? So we can do that to all of these pieces. They are adhesive. They're already adhesive, Missy. So all you gotta do is just pull them off the adhesive, and if you use wax paper, then you can pull them back off the wax paper after they're painted. In theory. If I can't get them back off, then call me a liar. Because that's my hope. That's my hope. Wax paper is supposed to be like that, though. That's why I tell my kids to put their gum on or their suckers on when they want to save it for later. Okay. So yeah, these all do have a sticky back. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Elizabeth, we're going to all find out together. It's going to be a book of some sort. And I have this idea in my mind. And I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful when it's done. And we're just going to kind of play with it and see what happens. Because that's what crafting is, you guys. It really, really is. You just kind of play around and make the best of it and see what happens. So I'm going to use the fourth one down, and I'm going to use both of these. Which means I've got to pull this one out of this pack, and I've got to pull the other one out of the other pack. I'm making a mess, y'all. I'm making such a mess. I'll put that back later. No, I won't. It'll remain on my floor for 4 days before I finally get that actually put back in the package. Truth. There we go. There's the second one. Thank you, Joanne. I sure hope so. Why would it not go down in there? Come on, baby. All right, I got that one back in. How many people are coming to Evan's birthday party? I honestly don't know how many people I told, and nobody's RSVP'd yet. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I probably invited 60. But so far I haven't gotten any calls with anybody saying for sure that they're coming. They will. But some of those invitations were mailed out like on Thursday, so they probably haven't gotten them yet. All right. They almost look the same, but they're a little bit different. Thank you. They're a little bit different color with this little ivory. Oh, it definitely looks like it on this one. All right. So some ivory here on these guys. And we're going to let these just kind of sit in this paint and dry. You guys are all going to be there? Okay, good. Good. Evan will love that. All right. I'm trying to think. Are these all going to be... Oh, gosh, Carol. Girl, if you need to go to bed, it's okay. I understand. Carol's been drinking tonight. All right. So I painted it this color to start off with. Ooh, shucks. Now that I got it open, I won't ever get it shut again. John! No, just kidding. But you guys, if you hear any snoring, it's John out there. He is so loud. He fell asleep on the couch. Their parents will be here too for the most part, Ruth. It's not just going to be that many kids. Because it's like a whole weekend shindig. All right, so we're going to grab a couple more colors of Waverly. We're going to use some Pool by Waverly, and then we're going to use another color that I've got in Folk Art that's called Sea Haze. Hello, Sherry. And hopefully this has still got some in it. I missed it. Have my brother's wedding this next weekend that I'm making a cake for, and the following weekend is your parents' 50th wedding anniversary. Just got the centerpiece done. For my goodness, girl. You've been busy, and you're going to be even more busy. Wow. That's a lot going on. So the weekend of Evan's birthday party is going to be the weekend of that anniversary party you're going to. All right. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I do have another bottle, but let's set this upside down and just let that kind of go. You have Sea Haze and you love it. This is my first time using Sea Haze, I think. I don't think that I've ever opened this bottle before. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your chalk paint. Oh, I have opened it before. Okay, Sea Haze. Way too much for what I'm doing here, but stop. All right. Tomorrow's your 60th birthday. Oh my gosh. How exciting. So two really, really, really beautiful blue colors. I'm going to grab another paintbrush over here. Y'all know I love these ones from Walmart. I just love them. I love them so much. Just found the... You just found the lacquer one? Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Oh, I might add a little bit of water to this Waverly. just because it is so incredibly dry. All right, let's see if we can paint this up with this blue, and hopefully we won't need any more, but we might. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I think we're gonna need more. Look at how gorgeous that color is, though. Hi, Trish. It's the last of this bottle, I'll tell you that. It's on my fingers. It's everywhere. I make messes. I should just know better and have a towel ready for my hands before I even come on here. Isn't that blue so pretty? All right, let's pull some out of the cap too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So pretty. Okay, I love it. I love it. Remember, you guys, I'm not doing the back side because it's not good. We're not going to see the back side anyway. If you want to make it, and no, because your book's, never mind. You're not going to turn it the other way, so it's not going to be a double-sided surface. So we're only going to do the one side of it. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I love that blue. All right, so while this is still wet, I'm going to grab some of this sea haze, and I think I just kind of want to dry brush this on here. That's definitely darker than I thought it was going to be. Ooh, but I like how that's looking. Yeah, we're dry brushing. I just want to give it a little bit of a contrast so it's not just that pool blue. So, so it's got some more color to it than just the pool. That's my goal with this other color. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. Maybe if I hold it up, you'll be able to. And maybe put a little bit more of this blue, like toward the binding. Just want a bit of contrast, that's all. That was a bit much. Happy accident, though. Look at that. As I blended it, it looks fantastic now. Oh, let's dry it and see what that does. So far, I love it. I'm throwing this bottle away. Hey, no reason to keep it. Add a little bit on the binding here, too, though. It's such a slight difference, but it's enough of a difference that I think it's going to make a difference. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, especially when it dries. And then you can see those different tones in there. And actually it pulled some of that white back through too in some spots, and that's okay. All right, as soon as I get this dried up, I'll show you guys up close so you can see how adding a little bit of that other color looks like ice. Yes. Can you guys see that pretty well, the difference in color in that? So it's not just one color blue, but it's got a bunch of color on it. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, I love it. I poured out way too much of that stuff, and it's a beautiful color. Oh, I love it. I'm going to try to put that one back in my jar. Thank you. All right, you guys, so here's what's next. Here's what's next. Just did the trees, vanilla and covered in distress. Oh, see, I want to see what that looks like. All right. I got stickers on me. Okay, so let's pull these little artisan pieces back over here. No, not yet. Not yet. Let's make this as easy for ourselves as possible. All right, you guys, here's where our transfer is going to come in, okay? Here's where our transfer is going to come in. So we're going to grab our surface wax, and we're going to make sure that we wax this up really, really well over top of this paint to make sure that our transfer does not peel off any of this coloring that we've got on here. This is going to act as a barrier between the paint that we've painted on here and the adhesive on our transfer, so it doesn't pull up all of this hard work that we just did. We're going to add some wax to it, wax it on, and then once we've got our wax on there, we're going to grab a towel and we're going to buff that wax right back off, okay? It will stay exactly where it needs to be, but you want to buff it so you don't have so much that your transfer won't stick. So lightly with a towel. You guys, I also want to mention right now, for those of you guys who have been watching the news today, because there's awful things happening all over the place, everywhere, all the time, it seems. There was some news today about what happened in Michigan that is not... yeah, you can post it in my VIP page. That is not... It's about 20 miles from me where that took place, you guys, at the church. So, y'all, man. But I'm fine and my family's fine, and I didn't know anybody involved. At least not that I know of. What was that? Do you have a page? Yeah, Sandy, I let people in there. Shh. So that was, it's it's close to me, but not close, not exactly my town. But y'all, there's just been a lot of badness happening lately. So prayers for all of those involved in that. And the other one last night, and the other one, and like, this world's gone crazy. All right, you guys, we're going to use this one called Special Snowflakes. Elizabeth, there was a crazy person who drove into a church this morning, and he proceeded to take the life of a couple of people and then set the church on fire. And that was not very far from my house. So, yes, very sad news. But I got messages all day today just asking if I was all right and how close I was to that and all that. So, you guys, I'm fine. I didn't know anybody involved that I know of. All right, here we go. Sorry about sad news, y'all, but I had to say it. Okay, so the special snowflake pattern, we're actually not going to use the one that's right in the middle because it's a bit too big for this design. But I want to take this transfer and we're going to put some different snowflakes in different spots using Shimmer Frost. Shimmer Frost is currently out of stock in the jar on my site. But, yes, at a church, Ruth, yes. But it is available in the small little packets if you don't have Shimmer Frost and you need it. So before I even lay this down, I'm going to get my squeegee ready. I've got my paste ready. because we want to put this down and then we want to pull it up as quickly as we can so that it doesn't overstick to this paint, okay? So I'm just going to kind of pick and choose some different spots. I actually think that I want to use some of the smaller ones rather than the big ones for this. So we're going to put a snowflake right there. Just using Shimmer Frost for this. Sunday's TV for you is all sports. Yes, Wendy, definitely. Prayers for Canada as well. I missed part of your message, though, as it came through, Wendy, so I didn't see exactly what it was. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. All right, let's go for another one, like right here. I'm trying to get them a little bit away from the edge. And also not too close in the middle. And you guys, I might use products tonight that are not in the cart link, just because I kind of think of things as I go. Sometimes, okay? I don't always have it all put together in my head before I go live. But I try to. I really, really try to. All right, I'm drying these ones up just so that I don't accidentally smudge them when I lay down some more snowflakes. We're going to come back in with these little smaller ones here. Right in here. Maybe that one right there as well. Oh, so pretty. I'll have to take a look at what you guys are talking about because I'm not quite sure. I missed a lot today. And just trying to get other things done at my house and for this party for Evan. But John sent me a message when he was coming out of golf this morning and asked me if I had heard about it. So I kind of turned it on and tried to figure out what was going on. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, you guys, that's all I'm doing with this transfer. But look at those snowflakes and how pretty those are. Right? I'm going to love this book. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, I'm going to lay down my transfer on a towel and spray it down with some water. And then, you guys, I have another snowflake that we're going to put right in the center of this. That's wooden, okay? A wooden snowflake right here. Just a really cute wooden snowflake, and it might overlap some of the other ones a little bit, but that's okay. And it's going to go right there in the middle. So let's grab some more paper real quick. We're going to paint this up. You know what? I'm going to use that same up color that I used before to paint this. And I probably should have thought about that earlier, but I didn't. So let's grab a tap brush. Because that's what I call them. And I also want to grab some of my, it's called Snow and it's glitter. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Glitter, and it's called Snow. And you get this at Michael's by Reflections. So we're going to use our tap brush, and then while our thing, I agree with that. Yes. I'm just going to put my little dabber guy in here. I'm going to dab this. And while it's still wet, we're going to go ahead and add some of that snow glitter right to this. And then we're going to set it aside. We're just going to let this dry real quick with that glitter on there so that it does stay in the paint while we move on to the next step. So I'm trying to make it to where I'm timing the things that need to dry and we're moving on to other things so that it gives them just time to air dry instead of trying to blow them dry. So making sure I've got this fully covered. Oh, that color is so pretty. Love it. It's a dauber. Yep, it's a dauber. I'll never get this lid back on a second time. John! Just kidding. Got it. Alright, while that's still wet, we're going to add some glitter to this. Again, this glitter is called Snow. And it is from Michaels. It's by Reflections. And I want to cover the entire thing and just let that kind of set in that paint and dry into that paint. To make it really, really pretty. I'm still not done with that paint, that white paint. I just remembered. Alright, I'm setting this down here for a second, you guys. We're going to let that finish drying naturally. Alright, let's move back onto our artisan add-ons. Right here. And we're going to start adding these to this little book thing. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to take this add-on piece right here that we painted, and we're going to cut this. And I'm going to use my gyro cutter just because I don't see my other one. And what I want to do is I want to separate the little wingtails on each side from that detail part that's in the middle. We're going to use them separately. So you guys, even though you get these artisan add-ons like this from my site, you can absolutely cut them down. Okay, maybe I'm not liking the gyro cutter for this. Nope, I'm going to use something different. I can't seem to get that to go right. Let's use a regular X-Acto knife if I can find mine. Or even some scissors. I want to say I looked for my knife the other day and I couldn't find it. I have too much stuff everywhere right now. I need to clean and purge and get rid of things, and I know that. And it probably fell somewhere. And then there's that one. Y'all, where do I put my things? There it is. I found it. Hi, Chris. All right, we're going to cut this thing and just separate these pieces. So that we have the little whirly pieces that we can use in the corners. Just like so. There we go. And then this piece right here that we can use on the top edge. And I'm going to do that to both of these artisan add-on pieces, okay? So why I chose these ones is because I like the design for this particular book when it's separated. So think outside the box, you guys. Cut these up if you need to. Make them do what you want them to do. All right, so now I've got a bunch of pieces here. Not just the two that I had. Okay? You guys see where I'm going with this? I hope you do. All right, we're going to take this piece here, and it's going to go right in the center down at the bottom. Remember, it's self-adhesive, so you don't even have to add glue to this. but I do want it straight. Close enough. Chris, put exclamation point notify, and then you're going to get notifications, okay? Okay. This side goes in. All right, so artisan add-on on this side as well. We're just creating some detail on these books, okay? Hi, Carol. Adding some detail. And then I'm going to go with these little wingding thingamajings. And we're going to put these right up in the corners. You know what? I actually think, nope. Let me see here. Yes, I want it to go this way. Oh, I like that a lot. Hi, Denise. So I just separated them to make them work how I want them to work. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, now we're going to grab our little artisan add-on pieces that are the straight lines. And I'm going to create right here. And you guys, I'm going to overlap it just a little bit and then come back in with my X-Acto knife and cut it. If I can. Oh, maybe not. If I do that, it's not quite going to line up. Oh, shucks. It wouldn't be long enough. So we're going to put this guy right here in between those pieces if I can get it straight. Look at how pretty! All right, let's grab another one that's about the same thickness. And we're going to add this one to the other side. Now, apparently, I don't have them quite perfect because this one I can cut on this side. Gosh, it's so close that you'd never know. Let's just cut this off. That's the thing about things that are homemade, though, you guys. No two are ever the exact same. And it's because sometimes you just kind of make adjustments. They're all individually made to perfect imperfection, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, Kim, I'm still live. We're only at 45 minutes. All right, and then I'm going to grab a couple more pieces and we're going to go across right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut this. Thank you. I'm going to go all the way over top of it because we've got plenty of this here. We're going to cut it there. And cut it there. And then we're going to cut it here. And we're going to cut it here. Oh, you bugger. it didn't quite cut through. Wow, and then it took my paint off. Well, you stinker. Y'all. Serious struggle bus now. All right, let's put this piece back on there. That's where I wanted it, right there. Was that my piece for this side? No. All right, we're going to cut off a piece. And we'll fit it in there. I feel like I'm operating right now. All right. So we've got it to where it's like lined up with all this ornate detail. We just got a little bit more that we're going to add to the top of it. Right there to close the bridges on the top up there as well. But look at how pretty that looks. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to not cut it with the X-Acto knife this time. We're just going to do that. There we go. That's just fine. Oh, I love it. I love it. And see, we did have some extra pieces here of this. Okay, you guys, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I think that that looks gorgeous. Now we can take that snowflake that we're going to put on there that had the glitter on it. Let's just shake off any excess glitter. And that baby's going to go, oops, right in the middle. Right there. Oh, oh boy. I'm excited. Thank you, Denise. Oh, that's so incredibly pretty. Now, we're not done yet, you guys. Because what's a book without pages? Right now, it's not a book. It's just not. It's not yet. So, we're going to grab some cardboard. Some regular old cardboard. And I'm just going to give this a measurement. And what I want is for this piece of cardboard to be slightly smaller than this piece right here that I've got, okay? So here we have my mark. Thank you. I'm going to grab my box cutter and we're just going to cut this piece. And it's okay if it's not perfect, you guys. We're just going to cut this piece down. Pam, we're actually going to do something with that white, though. We're going to change that white. So, it looks very classic right now. But, yes, Sandy, I am. With silver. Oh, I was going to do gold. I was going to do the gold gilding wax. Should I do silver? Ooh, silver would would look good too. Oh my goodness. I don't know which one to do now. All right, so all I want to do is make sure that I have got enough of this cardboard to tuck inside both pieces and then come up and in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and score this. You have to have your husband figure out how to bend metal. Do it accidentally. So I'm just going to take this scrap piece here. I'm going to score this, but I'm not exactly cutting all the way through it, just so that I can bend this. Silver with blue? Okay. And then this next piece that we do, we want to make sure that it's the right width for this book stack, okay? So I'm just going to take my pencil, put it in there, and make a little mark. But now my mark has to go on the other side, so. All right, so that right there, silver. You guys are saying silver. Okay, I was going to do gold, but we can do silver. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to score right here on this. Not cutting all the way through. And then we're going to do one more so we've got a glue area. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I didn't cut that all the way through. Should have. So this piece right here really doesn't matter too much. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm going to give this a bend. That right there is how I did the metal. Kind of. All right. So we've got a piece that we can put and we can glue right here. And we're going to stick that in just a little ways. You guys, look at that. So we've got these little pages. Let's go ahead and glue that in there. Definitely silver. Okay. We could do silver. Either one will work for this project, for sure. I have a feeling I'm going to need... I knew it. I knew it. I just said it. I started to say it. That I was going to need my oil. I was going to burn myself. And then it happened. All right, so I got to try to tuck this underneath here so that it'll glue. And then get it in position right. Oh, that glue dried already. Oh my goodness. That was fast. Well, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Let's try this again. But actually getting it tucked in there far enough. Wow, that was so fast. There we go. That's so much better. You guys, flake is the keyword for tonight. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking pretty. Oh, so far so good, right? So far, so good. Okay, so now in order to make this book stack, this metal tin book, look even more real. We're going to take this cardboard, and I'm hoping that I can do this dry. Let's wet it. Let's wet it down. We're going to pull off a layer of this paper. Yeah, wetting it down. I'm sorry, what was that? I missed it. Oh no. You learned something new today. I didn't know how to make a book. This is not this is not typically how you make these books, though. You don't normally do it with metal. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody make a metal book before, but I'm making it happen. All right, we're just going to add some water to this and kind of just get this paper wet on top of this cardboard, wet on the top. And that's going to make it easier to pull off that top layer. And once we get that top layer pulled off and we're into the corrugation of it, yes, it's going to resemble pages. Yes. Hopefully it's not too messy. So let's see now that we wet it down. Can I get a hold of it? Ah! It's like my water didn't saturate enough or something. Come on. I want that part to stay. Ah! You guys, what's the trick to this? Is there a trick to it? Because I thought watering it down was the trick. But for some reason it doesn't seem to be. I can only seem to get that top crappy layer. Do I peel off this top one and then do it again? What's the trick to getting just the corrugation to come through? Because every time that use the woven stripe stencil, oh, that's a possibility. I just thought that this was going to be easy, but look at this. Look at me. It's not as easy as it seems. And I don't know how everybody makes this happen. It takes quite a lot of water. I probably should have soaked this when I was doing my snowflake, huh? That's probably what I should have done. Let this soak in water while I was doing my snowflake. Box cardboard. This, it's corrugated. So it should just come off of here. And now I'm getting it, but I'm getting it like little itty bitty teeny bitty pieces. Oh, I struggle with this every time. It's the white you need to soak, not the brown. It's coming now, you guys. Just slower than I thought it was going to. I just need to get the... There we go. I just have to get a hold of it. Look at that. You guys, I'm getting it. Hi, Pam. Now we're on to something. I just had to get up and underneath it. Now the thing is that I don't need all of it to be like that. I only need the middle part of it, right? I think a part of it. Look at that, you guys. Now I'm getting somewhere. It's soaking into that cardboard right now and letting me get it up. I just had to be patient with it. And you all know patience is not my thing at all. There we go. I should have let it sit for longer. and just let it soak into this cardboard as I was doing that snowflake. But look at this, you guys. Now it's coming up really easy as it's soaked in there. And I'm able to just pull it apart. As long as I can get a hold of it, I can pull it. And even if I don't have it perfect, that's okay. Yes! You guys were making it happen. Look at how easy that is. Now that it's soaked in. Who'd have thought? We have pages. We have pages now. You guys, look at that. It's pages. Okay. I get so excited with myself. I have so much water on my desk now, though. You think I have a lot of patience? Thank you, Lorene. Yes. We got it. Okay. Now we can measure this up and we can add this right to this. Actually, let's go ahead. Oh, shucks. Okay, we're going to have to cut and put it together. Let's go ahead though first and let's get this painted up with the white. We want these pages to be white. I know we want them white. How did I do it to myself? I literally had this thing open 5 minutes ago. Literally 5 minutes ago it was open and now it's not. Oh, what am I doing? All right. I have used 3 different paintbrushes with the same color tonight, you guys. That is not something I would normally do. All right, getting these just painted up. I think you guys are right about the silver. We're going to go ahead and add silver, both to that artisan add-on and to the book pages. Dry the cardboard first. I'm going to dry the cardboard while I dry the paint. It's going to be fine. It'll be like the paint's been watered down a little bit, Carol. I think we'll be all right. It really has to be soggy woggy. Just like the waffles. Soggy woggy waffles. We'll get it. Now I know. I think I'm just going to get some of my cardboard out and I'm just going to get all of it done just like this and have it ready to go. Just so I've got some sheets of corrugated cardboard ready ready for me whenever I need them. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we can dry this. Hopefully I won't need that paint again. Here, use some brown ink to age the pages. Do we want aged pages on this one though? I feel like because there's brown cardboard underneath it, we're already going to get to see a little bit of aging in there. And then we're going to use our silver to add silver to the edges of the paging. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we age them or do we just let the brown from the cardboard look like an age? I guess it would look more antique with it that way. But then I kind of feel like I got to do it on the book as well. I don't know what to do! I feel like just what's on the cardboard that you see through is going to be just enough aging for this one. But if I were doing an older book, I definitely would. Okay, you guys, now we have our book pages. Now we have our book pages. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's still wet on the bottom. What was that? Absolutely, Denise. I love it too. When you guys come on here and you have your suggestions, and maybe I don't always use them, but I can tell you what, there are a lot of people on here who are here to learn the different techniques, and all of those suggestions, whether I use them or not, definitely helps to give everybody ideas for different ways that they can do things. So absolutely, you guys throw your ideas out there. Let everybody know your ideas. And even if I don't use it, it's totally not a waste. They're well appreciated by everybody in here as an idea for something that they can use, okay? So please don't be offended or anything if I don't use it. Don't stop putting your ideas out there, okay? Because we need your ideas. We need your ideas. Absolutely, Denise. That was a very, 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 very nice thing to say. And you are so incredibly right. Now, I thought I saw something in here I could use. Not exactly what I thought I saw, but it'll work. For some reason, I got one of these doohickeys. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Hopefully my box cutter doesn't. That's what I thought might happen. Might rip the back of it since it's not dry. 'Tis what it is on the back. I'm not too incredibly worried about that. No, my cardboard's not a perfect square. It's not. No, but we're going to make it happen either way. And it works out for me. Somehow, I don't know. Somehow things just work out for me. I don't know why. But it does. All right, we need another one that's about the same. So that we can piece them together. We don't want our pages to go the wrong direction. Was the other side longer? So, for my cardboard, well, I'm not sure what you mean. Like going this way, I couldn't have because of the way that the pages have to lay. They need to go this way in order for them to be pages. If they go this way, it's just not going to look right. So we're going to have to put them this way. And we'll just piece them together right there in the middle. And it's going to be good no matter what. Is that what you meant or not? And we'll go around here as well, you guys. We're going to make it work. We're going to somehow make this work. This is how I do my stuff, you guys. I'm not quite sure what you meant by your question. Was it perfectly square? It was not, I don't think. You were talking about using the lines on my thing, on my board to keep it straight. That would have been a fantastic idea. I need one more. Yes, I do. One more. Let's try to cut it from the dry side this time, though. All right. Sandy, that's a fantastic idea. I love that idea. But we have to round this over, so it might have to go in 3. But yes, oh, I love that idea, Sandy. Yes. Yes. All right, now on the bottom here, it's not quite the same width. So, oh, my little embellishment piece came off in the front. Let's just mark it out and cut it. I think I got to glue this little piece down, you guys, because it's not staying. Even though it had that adhesive on it. It still just didn't want to stay. Probably because it was so little. Took a bad fall from my dogs. Oh no, Kim. Are you okay? Girl. All right, this should allow me to stuff it in to the top. Yeah, Sandy, that was a brilliant idea. And you guys, in a perfect world, I would have some of this cardboard already corrugated and not wet right now because it's kind of tearing as I go. So if you guys like the look of the book stack with the corrugated cardboard for pages, then I would suggest that you guys get some of this just prepped a couple of days beforehand so it's not wet and it cuts easier, because this is not an ideal situation right now with it kind of ripping as it's going. But I still want to finish this to give you guys the idea of what I want to do. And you know what, actually, Sandy, Carol had sent me some stuff, and I think that I have the perfect, maybe, little thing that can go right in the center there for that. Oh, y'all. Get in there. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited for the pages. Scissors. Yes, I could have done that too. Use scissors. Look at that, you guys. Look at our pages. Buy some corrugated cardboard. Do they make it just corrugated? Like, this is corrugated, but I think it still has that paper on the top, though, doesn't it? Can you get it just like that? Yeah, I actually have an Amazon box over here I was going to use. Which one's drier? This one I think is drier. So we can make 2 clasps on here if we do it this way. And then I think it'll look really good with the 2 clasps. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I probably should have made that go in a little bit more because you can kind of see that cardboard sticking out from the front. Let's cut it with scissors instead. Since it is so wet. I'm getting ideas, you guys. I got more ideas coming through my head as we go with this thing. And I love it so far. Okay. Just throwing some glue down in there. And then we can kind of wedge this in and fold it around. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and then we just got one more piece that we got to fit in right here. So let's just figure out where the other one ends. My measuring, you guys. Right there. Let's hope it fits. Almost perfect, but we're going to add a clasp in there anyway. Oh, man. All right, so we do have two little areas right here where it doesn't, where it you can see the edges of it. That's okay, you guys, because Sandy had a fantastic idea. And I think I might touch this up and just kind of paint the edges of this a little bit. Maybe I won't. I probably won't. Honest to goodness, you guys, I probably won't. But you can clean it up even more than what I have. Okay, you guys, here we go. I did, didn't I? I made the best of my surprise surface for sure. All right, let's grab some of our silver gilding wax then, since we decided not to go with the gold. How come I can never find my tools when I'm looking for them? Like, ever. Like, never, ever, ever. Okay, here it is. My drink is right here. Yeah, I've had a scratchy throat for the last couple of days. And I blame the kids. All right, you guys. I think I'm just going to use my finger tonight for this. Instead of a brush. And just add some of this silver right on my finger. And we're going to go right over top of all of this detail stuff on this book. With some silver. Oh, it's going to get under my fingernails, though. That's the only bad thing. With the, oh, yeah. Yes, that's true. So just the top of all of this is going to get that silver. That gorgeous silver gilding wax. It's similar to Rub and Buff. And it just brings out all of the detail. in all of these pieces going around. Yes, kids are definitely like incubators for germs, that's for sure. I try to keep our family healthy, and but this is also the time where like everybody's getting sick because it's, you know, the weather's changing and all of that. And here in Michigan, it's been a lot of ups and downs lately with our weather. So, oh, y'all. How stinking cute is that so far? You guys loving this? Ah! Ah! All right, can I get that other comment up there without... What does that do to make it shiny? So it adds silver right to the top of it and just kind of brings out the details in it. We're going to do the same thing to the book pages here on the edges. So just grabbing some of this, and I'm just rubbing this right over top, and it's just going to get right on the top, but not go inside of all of that cardboard, and just make it look like those book pages have got that silver lining. Yes, back to school does always bring back colds. Wisconsin has crazy weather too. All of us northern states. Look at that. An accident does make a pretty project. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do for a binding on here, or a, you're welcome. Oh, y'all. All right, let's see what we can do as far as doing some kind of a little... Oh, my hands are all waxy now. It's spreading. The wax is like a germ, you guys. It just keeps on spreading. The more I try to wipe it off with that dry towel, the more it just wants to go from one hand to the next. Needed a wet one. Needed a wet one for that cleanup. Much better. Let's get a clean one. Okay. Let's see what I've got. I was not anticipating doing a binding on this book, but I am sure maybe that I have something that I can use. Let's see what we've got here. Move some stuff out of the way. Hold, please. I don't have snowflakes. That's the thing. I don't think I have snowflakes. And you guys, I'm looking here. These are gold. You guys, I actually think I've got it, but we're going to need more of that gilding wax. These are just stickers from the Dollar Tree. You guys, literally just Dollar Tree stickers, but if we make these silver instead of gold and we paint them, these would be really good little clasps to go on here. Right? Am I wrong? I'm not going to use my finger again. We're going to actually paint in on these. Get these all painted up. And I think that these are going to be fantastic. Look at that. That gilding wax is absolutely going to work. Look at these. Fantastic. Dollar Tree stickers for the win, you guys. And they're perfect. Perfect. Make a lace tassel tray. I probably could do that too. Let's get these dried up and get these on there and see how that looks. Hopefully they're long enough. That's my only concern. I think that they will be. Hope you do the snowman with the cardinals. Oh, it's not quite completely dry yet, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm going to have to use hot glue. Are you kidding me? Hold on, you guys. We got to get this to actually glue down. And around. Look at that! Look at the little binding now, you guys. Oh my goodness, I love it! I love it! That was a fantastic idea. Thank you for that, Sandy. You rock. All right, next one. I'm going to start on the back with this one, though. You guys, what a cool little book, right? Put it on a coffee table. I don't have a coffee table, Carol. My living room does not allow for a coffee table. This worked great for covering up those edges. You'd never know it anymore. And you guys, I feel like I could go on and on and on with detail on this thing for forever, but it's after 11 o'clock. And so I think we got to be done with this project because we've been on for an hour and a half. And I usually try to keep my videos in an hour. And people are going to bed. And I need to go to bed. My kids have school in the morning. But, you guys, I'm going to call this one right here our little storybook page book complete for tonight. I do have a fireplace mantle. Yes. Yes, I do. And I might even add some more glitter to this in different spots too. But y'all, I'm going to say that this right here is a completely cute project. Completely cute. Come on, glue. Stay on there. I can do a tassel. It's just not going to be tonight. I have tassels. Vivi, you just saw me live, girl. I've been on for an hour and a half. Let me see, you guys. Let me see if I just put a book tassel on here. Nothing super spectacular and fancy. But I do have, let me see. What do you guys think? Do we add the tassel? Is that one too ivory? Should we go for silver? I have silver. Oh, you guys, we could do a silver tassel. Silver tassel it is. Yes. Okay. But we're using these ones. Stencil snowman tile on a binding. Okay, let's glue this down then. What do I want to use to hold that down? I gotta have my finger gripper thingamajiggers. Finger gripper thingerjiggers. Get on that glue. There we go, you guys. I just got glue in my hair. Okay, y'all. I did make my shirt. Thank you. All right, the book is complete, y'all. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go. Y'all need to go to bed. It's late. It is late. But there we have it, you guys. It's upside down. Oh no, it was upside down. I glued the tassel on upside down. Oh, let's try this again, but put it on the right side of the book. The Yo, I need to go to bed. There it is, you guys. Well, I have turned this. Oops, I accidentally bent my board. Bent my my metal thing into this gorgeous book, you guys. Use Pam. Get out of my head. Yeah, so the VIP page is just basically like a personal designer studio. For all of my peeps, you know. Read my book and go to bed. All right, you guys. I hope that you love this project. I hope if you're not going to recreate it, at least you got some ideas for different things you could do. Y'all, don't throw away anything if you goof up. Really, 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 you can probably use it somewhere. This is now right side up for me. Because this is the book pages. This is the book. It is now right side up. Name the book Perfect Accident. Yes. Yes. That's what it is. You guys, I think that that's so stinking adorable. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you all. And I'm out for tonight, okay? If you guys need anything, let me know. Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't forget. If you're not yet a Perks member and you've been thinking about joining Perks, tonight is the last night to get that $59 designer kit. It's worth almost $250 or a little over $250. It's the last night to join Perks and still take advantage of that amazing deal for new enrolled Perks members, okay? All right, you guys. There it is. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys back here again tomorrow night. Love you all so much. Bye, everybody.